Now I'm going to show you the combined feature or the mode which combine apex locator and the motor. Now, what is very important before I choose the third icon, which is the system that you want to use together with the apex locator, it is very important that you choose apex locator first and choose the right memory you want to operate your motor. For instance, I want to go at 0.5 millimeter, right? So I choose M2, and now I go to the combined one, which is 2-in-1. And then I can choose from my library, Debelian's library, or I can choose from FKG. In this case, I'm going to use, just make it simple, Race Evo, right? As you can see, the USB-C has to now be connected to the motor. This feature, combining 2-in-1, it will not work if the USB is connected to the unit. It has to be on the motor. Now, interesting to see, it is that if we go to the setting, and you see the combined mode here, you're going to see there are several features for this combined mode. I actually can do an auto start, meaning that by touching the tooth that has the irrigation solution and so on, it will automatically start. If I want to choose this off, then I have to turn my unit manually. If I want to do basically automatically, I just choose this one. Now I can do the so-called auto slow. That means that as the machine is coming down close to the apical part, your speed or reciprocation or whatever movement you are using will slow down. And here is the so-called auto stop that stops when you come to that level you choose in the apex locator. There is another feature, handpiece LED for apical stop. When your instrument reaches to the auto or to the stop area where you choose for the apex locator, the light will be flashing. Maybe this is something disturbing for some of you, can be a warning for you instead of just listen the noise of the apex locator. If the patient gets annoyed with that, you can turn off the sound and just concentrate on the light. And here the apical action, it can be a reverse mode, it can be off or stop. I like to use the reverse, but some people like to use the stop. The stop you can use, for instance, for very thin and small files, because the moment it stops, you pull the handpiece out. For robust files, like over 25 up to a 50 file, you can choose the reverse because there is no problem with torsional fatigue of the file. So I choose back, go to the combined unit, and now I'm going to show you starting to work. And the moment it comes close to that unit, it will stop or reverse. So I can continue working, or I can actually turn off my machine and then going down to the apical part. You see the light flashing is because I'm coming to that level. So, and it slows down, flashes because I'm close or beyond the apical part, so it stops me to do the action. So a very simple way to instrument the root canal. So the last thing that I wanted to show, it is some features of the setting. Here in the setting, I show you the library, I show you the combined mode, I also show you the apex locator setting. So there are different types of features that you can use here. Sound detection, for instance. I can use different types of sound. I can do the apical stopper where I want from the setting, but also from the apex locator mode. I can do a display of the numbers or without. And the sensitivity setting, low, the full, and high. That means that if I have sodium hypochlorite to the canal, blood, and things like that, I can put it at low sensitivity. But normally we're going to be running at the full. But if I have like a situation like me that is, I need more sensitivity, I can put in the high because that starts to work with a minimal amount of electronic communication over there. So I hope you like this demonstration, and of course, if you want to know a little bit more about this motor and several other features, you should go to www.fkg/ch and then /IFU. And right there, so you're going to see different types of FIUs or instructions manual. You choose the X4000, and then you're going to have a PDF file with all the features. I think it's about 39 or 40 pages with the different types of settings that you can read in that documentation. Okay? Hope you enjoy using this motor. Pretty sure you are going to enjoy a lot.